Well, have I had some heat over the last few days? I'm so fucking sorry that I don't agree with your NPC YouTubers. I'm so fucking sorry that I don't sit here and say, Will Ospreay is the greatest professional wrestler of all time. Him and Takeshita had a masterclass match, and they personified what professional wrestling is today, because they did a bunch of no-selling bullshit. I'm sorry that I didn't like Darby Allin attempting to kill himself. Why do people like that? I don't know. But you can like that if you want. If you want to like that, if you enjoy watching wrestlers attempt to off themselves every single week, you do that. But I won't. I won't sit back and watch Darby Allin attempt to paralyze himself. I won't sit back and watch Sammy Guevara injure some other motherfucker. Right? I ain't going to sit back, watch that, and say, oh, this is great! This is great! Well, it's not great. So, if you didn't like my video about Darby Allin, I'm so sorry. My God. The people in those comments are so fucking stupid. Now, the people that disagreed with me respectfully, okay, cool, whatever. Fine. You disagree, you disagree. At least you're being respectful about it. That's all I ask for. But now I get told to fucking end my life because I didn't like what Darby Allin did. Thing is though, AEW continue to prove me right. And that's where we get into the topics of this video. So the first topic. Sammy Guevara has been suspended. Why? Because apparently, Sammy Guevara didn't follow concussion protocol. Now, the way this could work, because it doesn't make any sense to me, shouldn't the referee be at fault? The way this could work is the referee told Sammy to pin Jeff, but Sammy refused and hit his finisher anyway. That's how it would sound if this is accurate. Or Sammy is the scapegoat, the referee did a shit job, and AEW don't want to admit that. So Sammy has been suspended, Sammy is the fall guy. Or, the third option of why Sammy's been suspended, and this is probably the most unbelievable one, I have to admit, is that Sasha Banks is coming in soon, and Sammy said that he'd love to do something to her, non-consensually. So there's that, but I think that's the least believable option. The most believable option is the referee fucked up and Sammy has become the fall guy. Now, I know Sammy injured Jeff, but that didn't call for a suspension. It called for better training. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard over at AEW to train the wrestlers a bit better? Stop doing your flippy shit in jobber matches. It's bullshit. But I believe Sammy Guevara was the fall guy. The referee was at fault. And AEW don't want to admit that they've got incompetent referees, which we all know anyway. But they don't want any bad press. They want to make it look like they're doing something to stop people getting injured, which they're not. Not at all. But that's just a theory of mine. Take it how you will. Create your own theory and let me know what you think about this Sammy Guevara being suspended situation. Next on the list, Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer's finished. Dave Meltzer is done. He has become the BBC of wrestling news. The biggest one out of the bunch, but the one that's the most full of dog shit. Dave Meltzer has reported in the newsletter that WWE fans in attendance of AEW Revolution were being racist to Takeshita, doing things like kung fu and calling him takey shit, which MJF definitely doesn't do. MJF doesn't do it. Or if MJF does do it, it's not racist because it's MJF. Ooh. But Dave is reporting this, right? And there's no video evidence. Nothing like that. It's because someone who is a long-time subscriber told him that this happened. No video evidence, word of mouth, hearsay. And Dave reports this like it's real news. Dave Meltzer is finished. This is the same man that said WWE fans are poorer than AEW fans. He said that AEW fans are more intelligent than WWE fans. And now he's saying that WWE fans are racist. Even if this did happen, what makes them WWE fans? They're at an AEW show. They've paid to go there. And you're telling me that they've just gone there to heckle. They don't do that. WWE fans don't do that. The heckling, okay, went away from WWE when AEW came. The AEW, the fans who were heckling in Raw After Manias, they're all gone. All gone. They've gone over to AEW and they're not going to heckle, but they're going to cheer everything. Everything's great. Oh, AEW. That's what they're doing. So, no, I don't believe any fans went to this show to heckle Takeshita and be racist to Takeshita at all. And pronounces his name as take a shit isn't racism. All right, that's just a funny way of saying it. That isn't racism. So shut up, Meltzer, and please go and retire and put someone else in charge of your newsletter and not Brian Alvarez. I know it's probably going to be Brian Alvarez when Dave eventually goes. But not Brian Alvarez, please. Not Brian Alvarez. Thank you. And good luck on your retirement, Dave Meltzer. And finally, Ryback. We all love Ryback, don't we? Ryback is always full of shit. Ryback decided to call out Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was inducted into the 2024 Hall of Fame. And Ryback decided to bash Paul Heyman for no reason, really. I mean, I can see Ryback's frustration. Heyman didn't want to work with Ryback. I don't blame Heyman for not wanting to work with Ryback if this is how Ryback acts. If this is how Ryback is, I'm not surprised Heyman did not want to work with him whatsoever. But Heyman works with him, Heyman didn't like it, Heyman left him. Ryback didn't like that. Ryback is still got a sore ass because Heyman didn't like to work with him. So Ryback decides to go on YouTube, on his little YouTube channel, and, hey, I'm the big guy, Ryback. I don't have any editing or make thumbnails. I just film myself like this with my phone, and I talk shit. Feed me more. No, I can't say much about editing because I don't do much editing anymore, but at least I try and give some sort of decent presentation. Ryback, however, doesn't do that. Ryback just picks his phone up, talks shit, and gets a few thousand views, which is a good business model if you can do that. But Ryback, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to stop trying to be this edgy guy. Stop it. Right? You're full of shit. There's only a few people that believe your bullshit. And you need to either keep away from wrestling altogether, or shut the fuck up, get your fucking ring gear on, and go and work for a fucking promotion. I don't believe your fucking injury whatsoever. It's been how long? How long has it been since Ryback wrestled? 2016. 8 years. And you're still injured. And it can't even be that serious of an injury because you left, and I believe you asked for your release or you got released. There was no injury in question. But now, all of a sudden, you're injured. Ooh. Shut the fuck up, Ryback. You are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen. And you just need to get on with your life. Leave people alone. Leave Paul Heyman alone. Because Paul Heyman did nothing wrong to you. He just didn't want to work with you. And you have a sore ass because of that. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at NewCrossman25. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.